Hey guys, I am Twaun X and this is the Take Podcast. On today's show, I want to speak about the whole Cardi B Offset situation. Everybody, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, I'll bring you up to speed very quickly. Pretty much in a nutshell, the world is divided right now, it seems, between men and women on the situation between Cardi B and the rapper Offset, who has been her husband for about 7 years. Now, Offset has been, shall I say, going out to eat instead of eating at home, and he did a whole bunch, and it looks like she actually dealt with it for a while, but Cardi B is that bitch. I mean, we ain't gonna even act like she's not. I mean, you can say what you want to say about her, but she's that bitch. So, I mean, looking at the whole situation, as far as for me, man, I'm not mad at her. I ain't mad at her. I don't even think I would have put up with it for that long, bro. A player, So he got out there, he did his thing. You know what I'm talking about? And he, shit, at the end of the day gonna end. Now, it really get deep because she was messing around with Stephon Diggs, the NFL player for New York. And as you know, Diggs got that big money. You know what I'm saying? So, something surfaced, whereas it was like Offset's, one of his sons, hair was braided exactly like Stephon Diggs. And I believe it was on purpose. I believe it was that petty. It was actually a good one. It was a good one, guys. I mean, come on now. I mean, all bullshit aside, it was a good one. And I think it really hit him below the belt. I think he wanted to go see Mama, right? Y'all know how they be saying that shit to me. Go, so Mama, that nigga wanted to run over to Mama. You know what I'm saying? After that one, because that nigga disconnected his whole goddamn social media account. I think the whole world roasted his ass. That was like a world buffet on him. And me thinking about it, man, I know a lot of people say that, hey man, the rooster's gonna come home, you know what I'm saying, at the end, you know what I'm saying? So you doing all that shit, you know what I'm saying? What you expect? You got a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? She rich. Of course, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have done what you've done. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with you, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's a lot of us niggas that would love to have Cardi B, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even go, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I mean, you did it. You had it, you know what I'm saying? You did all that, but shit, I don't think he want to be a freak no more, y'all. I'm just gonna I don't think that nigga want to be a freak no more, guys. Last I heard, man, this nigga I guess he got a manifesto now. He talking about he gonna kill somebody or some shit, but I mean, I think he still owes somebody for the whole takeoff shit. I'm just repeating what the people are saying. I think you got somebody that's a little bit more important than old Stephon and your wife. And speaking of that, man, the whole spousal privilege thing. I always say it's a thin line between the pimping and gold digging. And I'm not really sure on this one. I can't say that I wouldn't do what Offset did, because I mean, the bag is the bag. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from that. You come from that environment. It's still not a good look. I don't know, man. Is it the pimping or is it the gold digging, guys? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. Is it the pimping or the gold digging? I'm not really sure. I'm up in the air on that one. But I'm not up in the air with it. I don't think he want to be a freak no more. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm asking somebody, ask Mama. Somebody go ask her where she at, And so, man, I'm really rocking with Cardi on this one. I felt like she did do the hair braiding thing with the child on purpose. And I believe a lot of us would have done the same thing. Now, I mean, you got to understand, bro got a big ass, negative column. You know what I'm saying? He got a big ass negative column and this bitch kind of don't deserve that. She really started going in when the niggas trying to get in her pocket. So, he hit that old, what was it, Dave Chappelle, motherfucking Nutty Professor move that, I got you, because he probably gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? The bitch got money. But, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's Stephon? I think Stephon was like I don't know if it's like 96 million for 3 years, 69 million, some shit or some astronomical shit where the nigga is not worried about this nigga at all. Like he's laughing at him, you know, he's popping her ass all on the boats and shit, guys. I know you've seen it. I mean, come on. So, yeah, it's a real interesting dynamic, man. He who laughs laughs the longest, right? The person that laughs the longest. And Cardi B has been laughing. She was laughing all the way up until the time she got that motherfucking lawsuit. And when that bitch started screaming, she want the nigga to die and shit. And you know, I expect that from a woman though. You know what I'm saying? I expect that from a woman. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it with the dudes, and I ain't saying Offset did anything womanly, because I mean, you ain't heard from him. I think that is the best thing that he could have done, guys. There's no winning. There's nothing he could have said. Everything would have looked poop butt, weak. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he still even shouldn't have gave the speech before he left. As far as I'm concerned, if he just wouldn't have responded, it would have looked like real play. Like, man, that nigga wasn't even worried about this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and it would. You know what I'm saying? If your wife, you know what I'm saying, and her, you know what I'm saying, Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, you know, I know a nigga be playing, and women probably don't understand that part. But she, you know, I'm sure he felt something. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he felt something. How could you not? I think they got like 3 kids together, right? And so that's pretty interesting to me about that. Now, I was looking at the whole Elon Musk and Donald Trump thing. That shit is starting to get crazy, ain't it, guys? I'm not gonna take away the possibility of this being strategic by Elon Musk the whole time, as he seems like a real calculating guy. He's fucking weird as hell. I mean, if there's anybody that I could point out to be a fucking alien on this planet, it would be his ass. You know what I'm saying? And there's something about him. I mean, what the Migos are slippery. You know, that nigga slippery. He got the skin just, something about him, right? And there's something about Trump too. But Trump got a little bit more finesse. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, he kind of rolling off of it. Now Elon Musk kind of slinging stones like the old bitter bitch that the nigga left, and she still want him. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't no good look. I even hear he's talking about making like a third political party, guys. It's gonna be all fucking weirdos, I'm sure. Did y'all even hear when the motherfucker donated some money to like a campaign like Indiana or some shit in Buttfuck America, and the motherfucker lost. The motherfucker lost, y'all. So, yeah, man, we got some interesting stuff going on right now, man. It's definitely a mudslinging battle. I kind of expect Donald Trump to win, and there's nothing else for him to win anyway. He's already on the second term. All that old third term bullshit. Come on, man, stop playing. Like, for real. Now, yeah, so that's. You know, I'm hearing a lot. I think Elon Musk is going to have to step down from Tesla for a while, which is great for me because I'm actually still buying Tesla stock. I love when stocks plummet. I buy the dip. That's what I was taught by the gurus, and that's what I do. As a matter of fact, I want to bring up a whole nother subject. I did a show about a stock market blunder, right? Turns out it was not a blunder, and I've been wanting to tell you guys about that. It was not a blunder. So I bought the stock Twaun X Pharmaceuticals, guys. I bought it as an over-the-counter stock, as a penny stock, right? And I bought it, motherfucker, at like 30 cents a share. Caught it. And remember, I did a show. If you go look in my section down in my videos, you will see that I did a show with no video, but I'm talking about it. I'm being comedic about it. But shit, I was looking crazy back then. I was looking pretty crazy, guys. You know what I'm saying? So come to find out, the motherfucker, it went from 30 cents. That motherfucker went all the way down to 11 cents, guys. You know what I'm saying? Then them motherfuckers went on to the they went from the penny stock over the counter to what's called the real markets, like the NASDAQ and all that shit. I think it went to the NASDAQ, right? It jumped to the NASDAQ, and the motherfuckers put the stock price at like $11. Now, keep in mind, I had 100 shares of them, so that brought me down to 1 share, right? They did some type of shit that you never heard of unless you a nerd in fucking Stockville, and they was called a 100-to-1 stock reversal. I got my motherfucking lesson that day. I had Bugs Bunny eyes when I was looking at my fucking brokerage account on that stock. I was like, what the fuck? I got 1 share. I bought 100. I did not understand. I explained it in that video that I'm telling you guys about. And So, my cousin, man, he was like, man, well, you already in, man. So I ended up buying some more. I bought some more at $11 a share. I think I bought like 10 more shares, guys, or some shit like that. Just, I mean, you know, and whatever. And I really like stocks. I like investing my money like that. For one, it's hard for me to get to. For number two, it can multiply, right? So but I'm a passive investor, and I just keep investing in the same things. So what I did was, man, I just didn't look at the shit, guys. Because by my research, I wasn't expecting to see any gains until about now, really like the end of the summer, right? Man, what if I tell you that shit went from 30 cents? I bought it at 30 cents. That shit went to 11 cents. I bought some more shares, guys. That stock is at $47 a share right now. I fucking hit a home run on that shit. I looked at that shit one day and I seen my goddamn money in that once. I was like, whoa. Woo, I sure needed that because my son graduating and that helped me with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? At that time, because I'm the only person in America that still ain't got their motherfucking income tax, guys. Donald Trump, I was trying to vouch for your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got my motherfucking money. And it's because of that verification shit y'all sent out. You sent out a motherfucking verification sheet to me. And I work fucking 8 jobs, and I do this shit and go to school. And I lost the fucking sheet doing like 3 shifts in a fucking row. I had to get another sheet. It's been 3 months since the ending of the tax season. Keep in mind, guys, I filed that shit like a month before the end of it, and I still ain't got my motherfucking money. So, yeah, Trump, come on now. Now. This is good. What my grandma say, enough is enough and too much stinks. So let's go and get this shit under control because all that shit and them illegals getting, you sending the wrong motherfuckers and gotta ship them back, and then y'all going after the cool illegals at this point. Like, I ain't really with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not with that. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's already been here, still a land of dreamers. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? I seen some motherfucker call the people on some illegals, stay like 3 streets over. Them motherfuckers been there for years. I mean, they probably been there, for, over 20 years or whatever. It is what it is. And, motherfucker want to call in to get the money and shit. Snitching is still snitching, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that shit. I mean, if I could see if the motherfucker was a gang member and harming and doing something, but motherfucker that's just kind of, under the radar doing their thing, man. Look, y'all almost sent my motherfucking mechanic back. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna tell you where he stayed. I'm not gonna tell you where he stayed. He look at me suspect now with all this shit y'all got going on, and I be having shit I need to get fixed. So you guys need to get that shit under control. And what else did I want to hit on? Yeah, man, I want to tell you guys also, man, the good thing about also staying out of prison, right? I know it's like way off left field, but I actually been out of prison for a very long time, and I haven't had felonies in a long time, and I just want to kind of break that down for you guys real quick, that once you get to a certain point, you probably think life is over. I know how hard it is when you get out of there and you got to transition and do all that. And it is going to be fucking hard. Nobody ever said it'd be easy, but you're a fucking man. Man up, do what you got to do. Get a self-reliant mentality, right? And separation brings elevation. Shout out to D-Max Supreme. So what I'm saying is, once you get out, and you be out, shit can start to reset for you. You know what I'm saying? They can reset for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how long you've been in there. Your credit can be reset while you're doing time. I don't know how the fuck that shit works, but you got niggas that get 7 years, go in, come out 7 years, all they shit be wiped out. I think it's unfair, but, I ain't the one that did the 7 years, so I ain't gonna hate. Now, as far as like with your criminal record, after a certain while, and depending on certain states and shit, you know what I'm saying, after a certain while, you get to be like a regular motherfucker again. So like in Texas, after like 5 years, say for instance, you wanted to have a gun, right? You can't necessarily, now there's always loophole for that, but you can't just ride around with it, but you can have a gun in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can have a gun in your house. Now, there's laws to it, you know what I'm saying? But you have to have been out for like 5 years and have been offered papers for after 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You can have your strap. You know what I'm saying? You can go get you a good job. You can still go to school. You can have a life. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people kind of get in that cycle of recidivism. You know what I'm saying? Cycle of recidivism. And a lot of people don't know if you know that about me, but I have been to prison and I did go to college when I got out of there. So there's a way. There's a way out. You know what I'm saying? There's light at the end of the tunnel, man. There's always a rainbow at the end of the storm, guys. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't have to even just apply to people that's in jail. That's across the board. You know what I'm saying? And understand that God also maneuvers us to where God needs us to be. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? That shit be painful with our ass getting pushed and drugged to where the fuck we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, You know, man, I know I haven't talked to y'all for a while, so I want to get that out, man. You know, I've been having some technical difficulties over here again with Trump. I don't know if Adobe, with the tariff war and shit, he shut the shit down, but that's the software I'm using, and for whatever fucking reason, it ain't been working for me, guys. So here I am back at it, baby, and I got more content for you guys to come. Please take the time to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching my show. I am Twaun X, and I will talk to you guys soon.